That fruit salad you had last weekend? The fresh berries, the herb garnish, the healthy green salad you felt proud about. There's a parasite currently making people sick in 17 states. It lives on raw produce. It's invisible to the naked eye. Scientists describe what it causes as ferocious and long-lasting bouts of diarrheal illness. Cyclospora caetanensis is a single-cell parasite, invisible to the naked eye. It belongs to the coccidian family, same as Cryptosporidium and Toxoplasma. Not bacteria, not a virus. A parasite with its own life cycle and agenda. What makes Cyclospora unusual, it needs time outside a host to become infectious. Days to weeks in warm, humid conditions, which is exactly what it found on your berries. Water contaminated with human feces gets sprayed on crops. The parasite lands on the produce. In the warm, humid environment of a summer farm field, it begins to mature and multiply. The herb and garnish category, cilantro, basil, fresh greens. The fresh berry category, strawberries, blueberries, melons. Cooking kills the parasite instantly, but in summer people avoid their stoves, which is exactly when the parasite finds an opening. You've eaten the contaminated produce. You feel nothing. Absolutely fine for now. Incubation period, 7 days. During this window, the parasite is traveling to your small intestine and penetrating the cells lining the walls. By the time you get sick, a week or two after exposure, you've completely forgotten what you ate. 145 confirmed cases, 17 states. Michigan alone, 170 cases in 9 days. When symptoms begin, they arrive with ferocious force, watery diarrhea, frequent, urgent, exhausting, nausea, bloating, gas, stomach cramping, fatigue, sometimes a low-grade fever. Standard food poisoning clears in 24 to 72 hours. Cyclospora untreated, weeks to months. Some patients report a waxing and waning pattern, feeling slightly better, then much worse, for 6 weeks or more. The parasite is replicating inside the cells lining your small intestine, the enterocytes, reducing their ability to absorb water and nutrients. Your intestine, normally a careful absorber, has put up a closed for business sign. Your immune system recognizes the parasite and attacks, but Cyclospora completes multiple rounds of replication before being cleared. The parasite isn't sophisticated, it's just patient, and unfortunately, so is the illness. New York State, 107 cases since May. Michigan, 170 cases in 9 days across 7 counties. Federal officials say there is no evidence of a single linked multi-state outbreak. These may be separate clusters happening simultaneously. No specific food has been formally implicated yet. Investigations are ongoing. Good news. Cyclospora responds well to a specific antibiotic, trimethoprim sulfamethoxazole. Cyclospora doesn't show on standard stool tests. You need a specific lab test for coccidian parasites. Tell your doctor specifically, test for coccidian parasites. Without treatment, illness can persist for weeks. Supportive care helps symptoms, but doesn't clear the parasite. 1. Cook your produce when in doubt. Heat kills Cyclospora reliably. Looking longingly at the fresh berry salad, cooking it anyway. 2. Wash thoroughly, but understand the limits. Washing reduces, but doesn't fully eliminate Cyclospora. 3. Know the high-risk categories: fresh herbs, berries, raw leafy greens. Cilantro, basil, strawberries, salad greens. Character crossing off beloved foods one by one. 4. Know when to see a doctor. Persistent watery diarrhea lasting days, waxing and waning pattern. 5. Extra caution if immunocompromised. Higher severity, longer illness, more hospitalizations. The reason outbreaks spike every summer, Cyclospora needs warmth and humidity to mature. Summer conditions accelerate its development. The same summer heat that makes fresh produce so appealing creates ideal conditions for the parasite to mature on it. Summer is peak leave the stove off season. The heat that grows the parasite drives people away from cooking, which would kill it. The parasite has accidentally aligned its entire biological schedule with human summer eating habits. What happens when Cyclospora gets in? Hitchhikes on produce, waits 7 to 14 days, invades intestinal cells, delivers weeks of intense communication. It doesn't respond to standard tests. It doesn't clear quickly on its own. and it's particularly dangerous for immunocompromised people. The good news, it responds to a specific antibiotic. It's treatable. Awareness matters. Your best protection, knowing it exists, knowing the symptoms, and knowing when to ask for the right test. Washing berries very thoroughly for a very long time. Is this enough? Subscribe for more science that actually affects your life. Did you know about Cyclospora before this video? Drop it in the comments. New Long Life Lab every 3 days. Stay curious. Wash your produce thoroughly. Bye.